You know those drawer microwaves that you see all over Pinterest or social media when someone gets a kitchen remodel? It looks super fancy and high tech. We got one and we were super skeptical. What we learned in our research when we were debating on whether or not to get one was that the company Shark has a patent on the technology of the microwave opening and closing horizontally like that. Or I think it's a patent on it actually literally being within a drawer, but I believe it's like the whole idea of it opening and closing within like horizontally. So no other company essentially can make it without Shark's technology, which is why the price is so high compared to other microwaves. One of the big reasons people are getting microwaves like this is so that they can have a hood above their range. This is like the style that's in right now, having the hood above the stovetop instead of having a microwave above the stovetop. As you can see, that's what we got here. People are going for that style purely for aesthetic reasons. There's no benefit to having that hood over your stove than there is having a regular microwave with its own ventilation underneath it. Another version of this you'll also see is people getting the hood here and then getting a normal microwave but putting it inside of like a cabinet just meant for appliances. We probably could have made this whole area an appliance area and put a door here, whether it was sliding or whatever, and then moved it to the side and put a standalone microwave over here, the really cheap ones that you get in like a college dorm and stuff, and then close that. But A, I didn't think about it. And B, I imagine that that would also be a little bit more money considering you would have to then get another specialty cabinet, even though either way it's gonna be more money because those are both not standard options. The reviews of the Shark microwave were not that good. You'll notice that when you go to the website, whether it's Lowe's or Home Depot, it'll say like 4 stars, but when you actually read the reviews, you'll notice that a lot of them are paid or gifted reviews or fake reviews. The same thing with the Cosmo brand, a lot of them are fake reviews. You'll read on Reddit that that's a really common practice for these companies. So we were a little sketched, but we found KitchenAid had one, and the reason that KitchenAid has one and like LG doesn't, GE doesn't, is because I think KitchenAid paid for the patent from Sharp or like has a deal with them or something. So they actually got that. Now it is like higher price. I think ours was closer to $1,700, which is a lot for a microwave. And slightly better reviews than the other one. And it was a more reputable name. We felt a little bit more comfortable with this one. So I wanna give you guys our review of it so far. It's been about 3 months since we've moved in and that we've been using the microwave. And so far we haven't had, oh my gosh, please don't jinx me. We haven't had any issues so far. Okay, God willing, inshallah, no issues to come. Okay. I actually really like it. Of course, like aesthetically, I think it's really nice that it's kind of away, we can still have the range. I don't love that it says KitchenAid so big, but I know there was no other options. I'm sure they will have some new models come out in the next few years, but for right now, that's all they have. It's pretty basic otherwise. The open and close button, start and stop button. Instead of like the add 30, it's add 1 minute. So that's pretty much the standard that we click and we stop it when we need to. The power is what you would expect a new microwave to be, right? Like it heats up well, not too much, not too little. You can change the power settings as well. And then of course it has all these kind of like normal buttons like reheat, defrost, keep warm, popcorn, and we don't use any of those. We pretty much just use the start button and add 1 minute every single time, but they do have all those options. In terms of cleaning, it's super easy to just wipe this down with a microfiber cloth to get rid of fingerprints. And the inside is extremely easy to clean as well because you literally wipe it here, whereas the ones at the top cabinets, you have to kind of like get inside all the way to the back of the walls. But there are walls, but they don't really get dirty because they have this little buffer piece here. This buffer piece is very easy to clean and wipe down. And the walls on the inside here don't get super dirty. I don't wipe those down more than like once every other month, really. This bottom here doesn't get dirty at all because the food goes on top of here and then that is covered, so you don't have to clean that. And then the roof of it, you can't see in camera, there you go. Also really easy to wipe down. Just close it. We don't have any children, but I can imagine a concern being that it's the one appliance that children's hands can reach. Not a problem for us yet. I think it was only a problem once my nephews came over and somebody was touching it, but I mean, even still, they get really neutral to it and it becomes nothing exciting after a while. Like my nephews were just here earlier today and nobody touched it. No one was that excited about it. So I think if you have children, maybe consider it. But I also think just like anything else, they get over it and it's not that exciting anymore. I would give it a 10 out of 10 so far. I do really enjoy it. I like, again, where it's placed. I like that I was able to have more flexibility with the design of the kitchen by putting it here. I like that the microwave isn't to the center of the kitchen and it's not the first thing you see. It's still really convenient, it's still easy to use. It's been working pretty smoothly for 3 months. I can definitely give a follow-up review in a year. I think it's something good to consider. I do like the KitchenAid brand. I just feel like, again, a little bit more reputable, a little bit more easy to purchase than the other brands out there like Sharp and Cosmo that I've never experienced before, and the reviews did seem pretty sketchy. Now, if the price bothers you or scares you and you're going through a kitchen remodel and that's not on the budget for you, I think alternatively, one of the appliance cabinets could be nice so that you can close the door on the microwave and close the door on the coffee pot and the tea kettle. I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you want to see anything else or have any other questions, I'm thinking of reviewing our LG appliances next, maybe even our hood next. I don't remember what brand that was. Let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.